What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Yoxus, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 6-star characters you guys should be choosing for the Choose a 6-star event that's going to be coming with the 6-year anniversary. But before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe and like, and huge shout outs to Amazing for helping me make this tier list. Right, his Twitter handle is right there, so you can go follow him on Twitter if you want. But yes, we're going to be going over this real quick. Now, before we begin, I do want to say, for the Choose a 6-star, it's basically from the Noritora epic raids all the way till the beginning of the game. So those are the characters that are going to be on the banner. Every single unit from the beginning of the game to Noritora that are premium or seasonal. So no Camp for Your Own World, right? No exclusives. No exclusive, so no Camp for Your Own World, no 1,000-Year Blood Award, no movie characters, no I don't know what else. Just no exclusives, right? Only seasonals and premium. So me and Amazing came up with some of the characters that are going to be best for you guys to choose and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So, but first off, I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like if you are going to go deep on the Aizen banner, you should not pick Kisuke, Ichigo, Bianchio, or White Ichigo. As you see, Bianchio and Ichigo are here because there was going to be 11, right? You should not pick, I feel like personally you should not pick one, which is the Mine Kisuke, either the 5th year anniversary or White Ichigo until you're done with your summons on the Aizen banner, and then come do this Choose a 6-star, because it makes no sense for you to choose someone like Kisuke off this when you could just pull him off the Aizen banner. But obviously you would want, like, if you want dupes, then maybe, but it's basically instead of you choosing 9 characters, you're choosing 10. Or no, instead of choosing 10, you're choosing 9, right? So I don't feel like you should be choosing characters that are on Aizen's banner or Aizen's banner until you're done with Aizen's banner, right? Done summoning. But Riruka, obviously you're gonna want to pick her because she's a pot unit. I would say she's better than Kokuto for pots. Kokuto, I don't have him personally, but from what I'm hearing from feedback, he doesn't seem to be better than Riruka. Obviously in pots IZ for red characters, so that's the only reason why Riruka's up here. Same as Lisa, she's a pot character. She's actually quite good too. She's not even that bad, honestly. But her main purpose there is a pot unit. Same as Christmas Momo. Christmas Momo is also there for the pot units. But if you don't care about any of the pot units and have all the pot units, we're gonna get into the honorable mentions after I'm done with the main picks, right? Kisuke, again, he's a pot unit too, a very good mine unit, probably top 5, probably top like 10 now, I guess, because of Soichi. But honestly, I don't feel like you should choose this Kisuke until you're done with Aizen, like I said earlier, just because it doesn't make sense to choose characters that you can summon for and pull, right? 5th year anniversary, Ichigo and Bianchio, same thing for the Aizen banner. They're on that banner, so summon first, and then if you pull them, great, you don't have to pick them here. But if you don't, then boom, you could pick them here, right? Genzaru's a good option, for sure. Genzaru's like one of the best green units. But honestly, if you have artwork Ichigo, I feel like you don't have to pick Genzaru. That slot is actually open to anybody, really. White Ichigo, the speed one, also is on Aizen's banner. So again, don't pick him unless you are done on the banner or you just don't pull him, right? Obviously. Summer Nemu is a great option because she's basically Candice but red, but she doesn't have weakened defense and sprint for +2. I think that's the only thing she doesn't have that Candice has. And so there is that. She's a fantastic unit all around. Right, this girl. She's a fantastic unit all around, and I think you should pick her for reds. But then again, you're probably never going to use her if you have someone like 5th year anniversary Ichigo, Mama, Rukia, Lele, Baro, honestly. But if you don't and you just want like a summer unit that's good and decent enough, Nemu is obviously one of them. Now, Machine Society Nemu. If you don't have artworks Ichigo, you definitely want to choose her, right? You definitely want to choose her. Low-key, even if you have artwork Ichigo, you definitely want to choose her still, because I considered her before artwork Ichigo the best unit in the game, and some other people did too. Right? People said Kusaka was, people said Nemu was. I was on the side where I would say Nemu was better than Kusaka. I just felt like Nemu was much better. She seemed to do more damage, more useful in terms of strong attacks and stuff like that. So that is why Nemu is here. Now, a lot of you guys probably wondering, why is 3rd year anniversary Ukira here? And that's because this 3rd year anniversary Ukira is supposed to be getting his resurrection this anniversary. Even though we don't know what it's going to be, or if it's going to make him like one of the best characters in the game or one of the worst characters in the game, I feel like just to be safe, I shouldn't say you should, but you should consider picking him on your 10, right? If you don't have anyone else to pick from the honorable mentions, right? I don't think he's like a must pick actually, but honestly, with his resurrection and how good he is already, on top of his resurrection, he might just be probably like top 5 red units in the game, so who knows. We have memes here, so I guess we can go here first. You don't have to pick a meme character, but if you want to, boom, Quincy Ichigo, Keck W. Halloween Grimjaw there is really just because of me, because Halloween Grimjaw is not a bad unit. He's not the best unit, he's not the worst unit, but he's a decent unit, right? After using him, he's actually pretty decent. But he's only there because that's the only unit I keep pulling. I pulled him like 10 times, bro, and I'm tired of him. I always rage when I see him and stuff like that, right? We got purples on Getsu here. He is good as a purple unit, but I feel like a lot of you guys will not be choosing any purple unit because you're gonna most likely, I shouldn't say most likely, but if there's something on Aizen's banner and you do manage to get Aizen, I feel like you guys are never gonna use any other purple unit. But all around that, Zangetsu is a good unit in general. Right, he hits hard and he can get the job done, so that's not bad. This fierce battle Ukira, I promise you, he is on like every epic grade, and he's a good unit, right? He's just a good unit in general, but I promise you, he's on every epic grade, so he has use there too. This blue Chad is actually one of the better units for PvP if you care for PvP. If you don't care for PvP, I wouldn't recommend this Chad like that because he's not good in PvE like that. But if you like care for PvE and you don't have him, or he's close to 5.5, then maybe that's a good pick. Also, yeah, if you have a character that's close to 5.5 and you want a chance of 5.5ing them, then you can also pick those characters too. Blue Ukira is definitely one of the best characters in the game. I think I would say he's better than Red Ukira, so I would say right now he's the best Ukira that we have in the game. But that could change after we see 3rd year anniversary Ukira's resurrections, honestly. Because obviously they might just make him crack. But as of right now, I do believe that this blue Ukira is the best Ukira we have in the game. And he's definitely like a top 10 blue unit in the game. He's actually cracked. He does the damage, he puts in the work, and he gets the job done. Now this Retsu, alright guys, my bad for that, something came up. But we were on, what, Machine Society Retsu. So, Machine Society Retsu, I honestly feel like out of all these characters here, besides the meme characters obviously, she is one of the characters you should least pick, because looking against the other options here, there's just a lot much better characters than her. Don't get me wrong, she is a fantastic unit all around, one of the best man units we have in BBS, but I just don't think she compares to any of these other units. Now this Rukia, amazing putter here. I honestly don't think you should even look at this Rukia, to be honest, because you could just buy her. But if you're free to play and you really care for a 14% tech SAR link, then I guess go ahead. But besides that, I don't highly recommend picking her. This Bianchio, the Spirit Society one, is a good Bianchio. Again, one of the better red units we have in the game. So you could choose him, but I actually don't think you need to. Yeah, like with the other red options, I don't think he's gonna be your first choice. But obviously, if you don't want to pick any of the characters in here, like the pot units and stuff, then he can fill out one of their spots, honestly. This Ichigo is only here for Chronicle Quest, honestly. A lot of people don't know this, but, well, I guess a decent amount of you guys know this. But in Chronicle Quest, you can have a 6-star and a 5-star and put them together to get 200%. So I feel like if you guys fed in your dupes for this Ichigo or any other Chronicle Quest unit, he's really there to cover all Chronicle Quest units on the banner. If you have a Chronicle Quest unit that you need another one of, because you only have the 6-star one, you can definitely choose it. Oh, but it's only 6-star, so never mind, you can't get the 5-star one there. But if you do want him for Chronicle Quest, then I guess boom, you can get it for Chronicle Quest. But after, I forgot it was a 6-star only, so he's not really a character I recommend choosing at all, actually, now that I forgot about that. Or now that I remember that. Ikaku, I don't recommend either. Honestly, Ikaku is a good unit, to be honest, but he's really just used in PvP. In terms of blue units, I don't think you're going to use this guy at all for PvE, especially now that we have, Bianchio on Aizen's banner and on this Choose a 6-star, Spirit Society, Ichigo on Aizen's banner and this 6-star, right? So he covers your NAT, he covers your SP. This Ukira is way better than this Ikaku, in my opinion. I don't think Chad is. I mean, in PvP, maybe. In PvE, no. But yeah, I feel like Ikaku is one of the characters. Like, I feel like he's a character you're just not going to use. There's no point for Ikaku, in my opinion. I just truly believe that. I don't think there's any place for him, for you, if you have these better blue units. This Uryu, he's a good purple unit. He's actually, the hardest hitting purple Quincy. I mean, something like that. I know he hits very hard, and especially when it comes to epic raids, he can easily solo with like all the boosts and supports and stuff like that. Or not solo, but like do big numbers if you want him for that. So you could pick him for that. Mugetsu, he's a good unit. Obviously, we know Mugetsu does, but honestly, bro, I don't recommend it. Yeah, hear me out. Hear me out. Mugetsu has been on so much banners in these the last 2 months, bro. He's been on so much times. I feel like if you really cared for Mugetsu and you went on his banner, by now you should have him. If you don't, well, besides amazing, obviously, but if you don't, then I guess you could pick him still, but, like, come on now. Koga, right? Koga's definitely, again, one of the better mine units in the game. Top 10 for sure. Not top 5, I don't think so. But top 10 for sure. One of the better minds in the game. He puts in the work, he does the numbers, and he's like, good for soloing content too, and not PvP, co-op. He's good for co-op too, right? So there's that. Apache, fantastic unit for actually the best purple unit for probably the best unit for a Ronkar week. Not a Ronkar week, Espada week on Guild Quest, so that is why I put her here. Plus, she's a fun unit as hell. After using her, she's actually fantastic, so she is definitely one of the better units you can pick on this banner too, if you don't want any of the others. And then this Grimjaw, we know what this Grimjaw does. He is the hardest hitting unit in the game, basically. Well, probably Aizen is now, realistically. Probably not, but this Grimjaw is a fantastic unit. I'm so happy you're even allowed to pick him. I definitely, like, if I had to, realistically, from honorable mentions and put them in like a must choose, easily this Grimjaw and probably easily this Ukira. If you don't have, or if you have majority of these characters or you just don't care for the pot units, I feel like these three right here, Riruka, Lisa, and Momo, even I feel like Lisa's a good unit, like without the having the pot thing, to be honest. But Riruka, Lisa, and Momo, I would replace them with probably Grimjaw, Ukira here, and probably I mean Mugetsu, maybe, I guess, or this red Ukira or Koga. I mean, that's up to you. But all around, these are, in my opinion and Amazing's opinion, the best characters you can pick off of the 6-star tickets. But obviously, at the end of the day, feel free to pick any unit you guys want. At the end of the day, the 6-year anniversary is about having fun and being comfortable about it. So, pick whatever you want. But if you're looking for good characters to pick, I would definitely highly recommend the characters you see on the screen now. I think these are the better characters to pick. Obviously, not these two right here. I think Quincy Ichigo is actually the worst unit in the game. He's so shit. But everyone else here is good. Even Halloween Grimjaw, heck, he's a glitch. You could pick him too. But yeah. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this little video or tier list or whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Make sure you guys subscribe and like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.